Okay, we are going to make a resin bowl today. I've had a request for more of a hot pink bowl since I haven't made a bigger one. So we are going to make one. Okay, I have 14 ounces of resin, 1-to-1, that I have mixed up. I've just poured out 4 ounces into a cup. I'm going to put my color in with that one. And then I just made another bowl. That's why you'll see white in this cup, because I'm going to use it again. And I want about 3 ounces in it. I don't want as much white as I do for color. Okay. Alright. Now, I think I need a little more for color. Not much. Okay. I think it hadn't settled down. I didn't really get the whole thing. Today I'm going to use dragon fruit pink, because to me it's a hot pink. Really hot pink. This is a pigment paste. I'm going to stir this really good. I'll scrape off a lot of it. Leave a little on the stick. And I'm just going to mix this up. Scrape this off. I don't want my color sticking to the stick and not getting fully incorporated. Okay, you can see that color. To me, it's still, it comes out a little light. So I'm going to add a little pigment paste, or not pigment paste, mica powder. I've already done the pigment paste. And we'll see how this turns out, how this looks. Sometimes the mica powder will help it pop. And it gives it a little shimmer. Stir this a little here. Yeah, I like that much better. Okay. If I don't put the lid back on this, I'll make a mess. Now, I'm going to use this white. Same thing, stir really well. And I've just used it for another bowl, so I don't have to really stir too much. I'll scrape all that off that I can, so I don't need a lot of it. You can see your stick through it. And then I'm going to take my Sealing White alcohol ink, which I have in this little bottle. And I'm just going to squirt a bunch of that down in there. I like the effect these two give together. And I'm just going to mix this. This should be more like milk when it's stirred. Okay. Just make sure it's really good mixed. Yeah. Okay. Scrape that down there. Like I said, it always sticks to the stick. Some of that color does. And this white will leave it streaky. The paste will. If you don't get it off there. So I'm taking out a baby wipe. It's got a little alcohol, 91% on it, and I'm going to clean off the tip of that. And then stir again. Okay, now we're ready to make our bowl. I'm going to take and just go around the edges and pour this color. Okay. I always drop a few drops. As I said, I'm very messy, clumsy. Now around this we're going to pour our white. I loved the shape of this mold. I debated on buying it for a while, but I'm glad I did, and I'm sure I will be once I get this piece done. Okay, now the resin we have left, we're going to flush right in the center and let that push that color back, because then it's going to pull to the center and it's going to help pull those colors with it. Always make sure you're wearing your gloves when you do this. I get it everywhere. Okay. See, I get it all over me. Now, I have some crushed glass. It's a little pink color. More like a rose pink. I'm just going to drop some of that in the center. Use however much you like. I found these little containers. They work great to store different colors in. And very simple to use. Silicone pin, point, and I like to make sure that my resin is completely covering those little glass pieces, and then shape it out however you want it. we go. Now, silicone pen, go around, all the way around, and pull your colors to the center. This helps to incorporate them, plus helps to pull them to the center. Just however you like. No wrong way. This is going to be a really pretty bowl. Okay. That is it, and then we're just going to let this sit for about 5 hours. We'll come back, check it, and then we'll post a part 2 on the second process. I did forget to blow it with heat gun pop bubbles. You don't want to do that too long or you can cause a flash cure. So just a couple of seconds around it to make sure you pop all the bubbles.